Hey guys, what's up? It's Jules
and Saud,
and we just knew that we needed to film a video strictly about this subject so that we can move on and start filming our normal videos, and we can answer your guys' questions and basically tell you what's going on with the puppy, what happened with the puppy, and why we did what we did. So basically, as you can tell, the puppy is not with us right now. Unfortunately, we decided to give him back.
and a lot of the comments, like all the comments, were so nice, and I thought that we were gonna get a lot of crap for this, like, oh, you guys bought a dog, you should have knew what you were getting yourself into, and like all that stuff. But it just totally wasn't. He was an amazing dog, and like, we don't even want to film this video.
It was literally like the hardest decision we've had to make.
It's literally like an hour from posting today's video, and this is today's video.
Because we've just pushed it off, and it's just not a happy subject.
Yeah, so thank you for everybody that was so kind, and like even DMing me on Twitter or Instagram or wherever you was, saying like, you know, it's gonna take a couple months and all this stuff. But we didn't have a couple months, and the person that actually gave us Moses was saying, you know, you have this amount of days to see if it works, and that's all we had to work with. So sadly, we gave him back, and I literally feel like I don't even know, like we're animal people, and knowing that we just gave this dog back, it hurts. It really hurts.
We sat there every single day going back and forth of like, well, should we keep him? Well, should we not? Should we? Like, we just kept going back and forth. It was such a hard decision.
Like pros and cons going up and down, and just like,
I'm sure in time things could have worked, but we just had too much anxiety, too much doubt, and such a short amount of time. Like, we had to meet a deadline, and we just freaked out, and we just wanted him at the end of the day to have a forever loving home.
And we loved him. We bought him toys. We have the cage, we have his bed, because the guy couldn't take his bed and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So all of his stuff is downstairs. I'll probably just be giving that away, but he's gonna go to a loving home, and we didn't want to keep him for a couple months and it still not work out, and then he's older and can't find a house. You know,
I wouldn't have been able to give him away.
It would have been worse.
I would have kept him. It was hard enough for me to hand him over this morning.
He left this morning around like 8:30.
Yeah, and I just cried. Giving him away. I just felt so bad. And in such a short time, we formed a bond with this little puppy. But I loved him, so I knew that I had to let him go, because I couldn't keep him if I was unsure about the situation. So after just a lot of talking, we came to the decision,
just going back and forth, that we're not going to keep him, obviously. But I mean, that's all we have to say for this video, that we didn't keep him. And just thank you for all of the kind words and the nice things that you guys have said, and hopefully on this video we don't get hate for not keeping the puppy.
I know you guys really wanted us to, and just know, like, we really wanted to.
We look distraught. I never looked this bad.
Oh my god, I look a mess. If we look a mess, it's because we are, and we feel a mess, and we've cried together, and we've gone back and forth, like, was this the right decision? Is this the right decision? And just, I feel like if we weren't 100% sure, then he needed to go somewhere with someone who was 100% sure. And guys, it really was. It's such a hard decision. Like, you guys have no idea, like, how big of animal lovers me and Saud are.
I would have loved, and a lot of people in the comments were saying, oh, like, give it to Antonio, guys. Antonio is here with us now. Like, he's staying with us because my mom still has to work, and you guys are saying give him to my mom, but my mom doesn't want to take on a dog. Like, she can't. Like, she financially,
works.
Like, she takes care of Antonio, and like that's her. Like, she can't take care of a dog, a puppy at that. She works all night, all day. Like, she just couldn't do it.
Although it was a hard decision, I feel like we did the mature thing. Yeah. We reached out to the person, asked if she was willing to, and she was happily willing to take him back. So now she can find him another home. It's not like we went off and sold him to a random person or anything like that. I could not do that.
And we were giving all of, like, the cage, his fence, his toys, his water, his bed. We was going to give them all that, but the guy, he didn't have room.
In his car.
So we couldn't even... Now we just have it, and it's, like, sad.
I sent him with his leash and collar, though, and his food.
Well, I would hope you would send him with his food.
Well, the food we bought him. We had, like, a bag that we bought him.
Yeah.
But... guys, it was a really hard decision. It wasn't a fun one, and I hope that you can just support us and understand that this was just a mess. Like, we bought a dog, got attached to it, felt like we had to give it back, and now we're just, like, depressed right now. So
in all, we played ourselves.
Yeah.
2020 is not the year.
I don't know what...
2020 is just not it.
I just don't know. I don't get it. So, I'm sorry. I know these aren't the videos that we put out and that you've been expecting, but everyone's like, are you keeping the puppy? What's going on with the puppy? So, guys, we don't, unfortunately. Like, I love Moses. Moses will always have a place in my heart, even though we had him for a week. Such a sweet puppy. I know he will find a loving home. I just really hope you guys can support our decision, and support us. And we, like, taking care of Piglet is so much as it is, and
if she's not gonna be willing to work with us, to work with the puppy, like,
what can we do? Like,
she, like, you know what I mean?
It was just a very anxiety-ridden situation, and I don't know what we were expecting. So I'm sorry. I hope this doesn't make us look bad. I hope you guys know and could see that we truly loved and cared about him. And I hope you guys know that we're doing what we thought was best.
We didn't post about him purposely a lot, just because we were like, if we don't keep him, like, we're giving people false hope, and we're gonna give this puppy and ourselves false hope that we're gonna keep this dog. And we might not even. So we didn't want to, like, gas you guys up and be like, hey, pictures with the puppy. Like, because look at the situation we're in now. We didn't even keep him. We didn't even, you know what I mean? And a lot of people were saying they liked seeing us open up. I don't know if you've seen a couple of comments like that.
Oh,
but
no, I didn't.
I personally, like, I know these are sad and horrible videos, but you guys are actually understanding us, and it's not a prank. This video is not a prank. It's not like a challenge. It's our real lives, and you guys are actually getting to see that. But we just want to be open and honest with you guys.
And to be honest with you guys, we just have not felt like we could create any content that wasn't about this puppy while we had this puppy and we were in this situation. So that is why
it's our life. It's literally been our lives.
That's why these past 2 videos have been depressing, and this is the last time we're gonna speak on it. We're very sad. We're gonna mourn.
We're gonna grieve. Trust me, we gonna cry today.
I already cried, running on no sleep. If you can't tell by these bags under my eyes. But after this, we're just gonna move on and try to be happy and just spend our time with Pig and love Pig. And I'll have updates on Moses. I told the person, like, he is such a great puppy. Please keep me updated. Let me know when he finds a loving home. And she said she would. But after this, Friday's video is going to be like normal. We're going to take this day to be to ourselves. We're going to take this day to be to ourselves and let ourselves be depressed. And then on Friday, we're going to come back and we are going to give you guys the normal happy Jules and Saud content. No more of this depressing.
Yeah. Also, guys, we aren't posting on Mondays, like, for now, till further notice, if you guys didn't know that.
We'll let you know if we start posting on Mondays again, but as of now, we're going back to our Wednesday, Friday, Sunday schedule.
Yeah. And again, I literally appreciate everybody that commented nice things on our last video.
Me too.
And DMing us, and, like, so many people reached out, and we
tried to help us and give advice, and it was so sweet.
I hope you guys can see that we are not acting. This is not fake. Like, this is our real life, and that's what really happened. And we like Julia said, could not film anything. We couldn't just film a challenge and just know this dog, we don't know what's going on with him.
This week was such an emotional roller coaster. Our focus was just on that puppy, taking care of him, loving him, and figuring out what we were gonna do. But yeah, I think that's all.
It's all for the video. It's a short video, guys.
So we love you guys. We will see you on Friday with a happy video. We will get back into our post notification shout outs, all that fun stuff. Thank you for supporting us through this. I know it's not really depressing and unexpected. Once again, we would not buy a puppy without the expectation of keeping him for a lifetime.
We paid a really good amount of money for this dog also, guys. We wouldn't have even paid to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't,
we wanted to love him, and we did love him, just it's hard when you're not here and you don't see what's going on and feel what we feel. But we hope you guys can understand us and support us. We love you guys. We will see you later. And stay inside, stay clean, and stay A1.
That
was such a depressing outro.